I'm Anna Westerberg, and this is your Cape Connections update. Here are all the highlights from this week's top stories on Lower Cape TV. From whales to war, Olga Spock has gone from studying whales in the Arctic Sea to directing a war effort organization from her homeland, Ukraine. Spock's family called her home a day before the 2022 invasion. Her story is a reminder that life can change in an instant.
I've lost my professional life. I've lost the best job ever. I think certain marine mammal populations lost something as well. But I lost what I had for 20 plus years in my life. In terms of material things, I've lost my my flat in Moscow and all my things, precious, collected during multiple travels and expeditions, and books. I miss my books. But this is all material. But I also lost friends. I lost my triple cousin, sister. She was a combat medic, and she was killed in spring 2022.
Brewster is calling all music lovers to the brand new Performing Arts Center, where a new lecture series celebrates the creativity of music. This month, the guest speaker was Dr. Susan Rogers, former sound engineer of Prince, who talked about what our unique taste in music reveals about us.
Our taste in music forms over the course of our lifetime, and it begins to form actually in infancy. With the sound of our mothers' and our caregivers' voices. Along the way, we hear music that happens to arrive just at a moment where we're feeling great, or feeling sad, or feeling hopeful, or feeling angry. And every now and then, the perfect song just seems to match your inner psyche. As time goes by, you begin developing what I like to call the music of you, which is a sense that some records seem to be describing your experiences better than others. As we grow up and we get into high school and then we go to college and we marry, the experiences of our lives are interwoven with the music of our life, leading to a personal, unique listener profile. So the music you love best is actually saying something about who you are, what you want, what you fear, what you're good at, what you'd like to be better at, things like that. As we get older, we tend to always have a soft spot in our hearts for those musical artists and those songs that helped us out and felt like friends when we were younger.
The trauma of losing a home multiply when a beloved family pet gets lost in the process as well. One woman wants to change the equation and says that helping pets in crisis really means helping people.
Losing your home isn't traumatic enough. Imagine what happens when you realize some of your family members, the ones with fur, have no options. Romy Mayman, founder of the Emergency Pet Care Program, wants to change this.
If you are in that kind of dire situation and you have a pet that is part of your families, a lot of these are literally their best friends. They're their comfort, they're their support. Having that trauma of losing them on top of everything they're dealing with is traumatic, and it does affect the rest of the community.
Mayman, who has worked with animal welfare for many years, says the Cape lacks a formal structure for dealing with the pets of a person in crisis, and people end up relying on a chaotic process to both get the care they need and keep their furred family members safe.
To stay up to date with all the latest, be sure to subscribe to our newsletter by scanning this QR code or catch up with us on social media. We'll be there on Instagram, Facebook, and X. and on the LCTV app, so you can be here from anywhere. And thanks to our underwriter for making Cape Connections possible, including the Cape Cod Transit Authority. We're going your way. To all our neighbors on the Cape, whether you're watching from here or anywhere, thanks for watching Cape Connections. Have a great weekend.